It's explosive. It's death-defying.
That really scares me.
Why am I doing this? Oh my word!
It's out of this world. Or maybe it's just plain crazy. It's not rocket science. Welcome to It's Not Rocket Science, the entertainment show that looks at the world through a pair of science-shaped glasses. Tonight, I'm getting Joey Essex to drive a car with his brain.
Every week, one of us will be risking our lives to prove a scientific theory, and tonight, it's me in the hot seat.
Oh my. It's on fire. And that's going to be me.
Well, let's start off with a race, and it's the very best of British.
We've come to an airfield deep in the heart of Lincolnshire to pit man against machine.
But this is no ordinary man. This is Olympic sprinter Adam Gemili. He's the only Briton ever to run both 100 metres in under 10 seconds and 200 metres under 20.
And our machine, a true legend of the skies, a Red Arrow Hawk T1 jet plane. 5,200 pounds of thrust propels the plane to its top speed of 638 miles an hour.
Adam's got a much faster acceleration, but a much lower top speed. The jet takes longer to accelerate, but its takeoff speed is 140 miles an hour. One's a British icon, the other a future British hero.
So surely a human against a Red Arrow, I mean, it's no contest, is it? We're going to nail this.
I'd like to think so. I don't really know how it's going to perform over the first 100 metres. It's not something we've tested before. I'm pretty confident we're going to win.
So when it crosses the 100-metre finish line, what kind of speed is it likely to be doing?
Approximately 30 to 40 miles an hour. I'll increase to 140 when we take off.
30 to 40 to 140?
Yeah.
The Red Arrow has obviously got a higher top speed than you.
Yeah.
But where you can win is in acceleration.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where I'll probably be putting a lot of my effort in. Fastest time over the 100 metres is 9.97 seconds. Race the likes of Usain Bolt, but this is definitely my toughest opponent yet. It's going to be man versus machine. I think I'll be able to beat it.
It's an honour having Adam here today to race us. It's truly the best of British battle if ever there was one.
A plane versus a human seems like an unfair fight, but after hearing the facts, this is going to be close. With the race looming, I've got the privilege of riding shotgun inside the Red Arrow.
Ever since I saw the Red Arrows when I was like 7 years old, I've wanted to do this, but the reality is a little bit sobering.
The ejector seat, not to worry you, but this is going to be a series of explosives and rockets that you're going to be sat on.
Never been through a safety briefing like that.
Down on the right-hand side, we've got our oxygen system. It's bad if you can't breathe.
I really didn't think this through.
Have you got any questions about anything that's in the cockpit?
Is it too late to back out now?
Yes.
Okay.
Despite the dangers, flying inside a Red Arrow is still a boyhood dream come true. It's time to start the race.
The Red Arrow has a higher top speed. Adam has the quicker acceleration. Both want to win.
Clear for takeoff. Just power up now. Stand by for number 1. Red 7 clear for takeoff. 3, 2, 1.
Adam. Unlucky, man. That was great, but it was a plane.
Cut out the blocks, you were off and then...
How did it feel? Were you aware of where the plane was in relation to...
No idea until I heard it just go, ooh, I let you down.
Well done.
No, you didn't let me down. You're champion, mate.
Thank you. Racing against the big British icon, the Red Arrows, that's something I feel very lucky to be a part of, and as a sprinter for Team GB, I feel it sets me up nicely to go and race in Rio.
What a day and what a race! How's the view from up there, Ben?
Oh my God, unbelievable. I feel very emotional.
Ladies and gentlemen, please would you welcome Red 7, my co-pilot, Flight Lieutenant Tom Bold, and the Red Arrows! Tom, I'm so psyched. I cannot believe we did it. Obviously, my contribution, basically the role of a sack of potatoes, was crucial.
And you've never done anything like this before. You've never raced a human. Were you surprised how close it actually was?
Yeah, really were. I mean, it's such a unique opportunity to get to do it. But yeah, just how close that race was quite incredible. I was quietly confident. When we first found out about the race, we thought it'd be quite easy. And then we sat down, we actually did the maths and thought, actually, this could be quite close.
Yeah.
And then watching Adam prepare and get ready for it, actually, I was quite nervous at that point.
Were you surprised at the beginning of the race when you saw Adam sort of pull away?
Yeah, it was incredible. At the start of the race, we looked across the left and Adam was gone. His acceleration and speed out of the blocks was just incredible. And then as we started to get into the race, we started to catch him up and my confidence level was going up a little bit. But I was glad it was a 100-metre race because we only just caught him.
And how did it feel to have a mega celebrity in the cockpit with you? Do many...
What, who else have you had in there?
Do many top-flight celebs get to fly with the Red Arrows?
To fly celebrities doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Probably the last one was a few years ago where we flew Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, wow.
How many Z-lister hanger-ons do you get?
No comment?
I believe other civilians have been sick. However, the iron constitution of Miller proved the equal of everything you could throw at me. Was that correct?
It was until he squealed and then I took control back.
Tom gave me control of the plane and he said, take the joystick. He said, go on, give it, move it around, get a feel of the plane.
What do I do, Tom? Yeah, it's all right, I'll put you through it. So I need my hand on the throttle as well? Put your hands on both of them now. I'm still flying it, but if you put your hands on both. Yeah, but I don't feel very confident. No, I can take it back up to you in a second, so don't worry. Yeah. OK, right. Ben, you have control. You are kidding me.
And he said, now have a go on the throttle. I moved the throttle like that. And he said, come on, give it full throttle. And I went, you take the plane, Tom.
And you can increase the control if you want. Push it forward? Yeah, put it all the way to the top, why not? I can't do that. Yeah, you can. Can you take control, Tom? Yeah, I have control. There you go. Wow. How you feeling? I'm literally crying.
So they were literally completely freaked out.
That sounds like a pretty embarrassing story, Ben. How do you actually become a Red Arrow? Because I'm thinking of doing it. My nickname at school... Hold on a minute. My nickname at school was a Brown Arrow. I just... How difficult is it to become a Red Arrow?
Well, you need to apply to do it, but before you do that, you need to be a pilot in the Royal Air Force. You need 1,500 fast jet hours. You need to have some operational experience.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a swerve, mate.
What I love, though, is as soon as you go out of the mess room, you call each other by your number. So you're Red 7. Do you get to choose your number?
I didn't. So the way the numbering system works, Red 1 is a team leader. He's always at the front of the formation. We have Reds 2 and 3 who are either side. And then as the formation grows and you get further away from the boss, your number increases.
OK.
But Red 6 and 7, we're the synchro pair. So if ever you watch a Red Arrows display and you see the heart, we're the two that do that.
That's awesome. I think I'd like to actually take this opportunity to call myself presenter 1.
So, in this case, machine just pips man. But good luck to our great British hope, Adam Gemili, at this summer's Olympics, and a huge thank you to the Red Arrows!
So I've been brought here in the middle of nowhere to this absolutely amazingly huge building, and I don't know what I'm here for, except that I'm going to be experimented on. This place is enormous. There's some kind of zip wire, so I'm going to be up there. Guessing that that's me. What on earth is that? Oh my. It's on fire. Are you kidding me? It just smells like burning, and that's going to be me. Are you joking?
Rising up from the ashes is the man with the job of convincing me I won't be facing the same fate as the dummy. Our gunslinger of science, resident expert, Dr. Kevin Fong.
It absolutely stinks.
It really is. There's nothing like it.
This is what happens if you play with fire without any protection. This will not happen to you because we will capitalise on the amazing properties of the contents of this glass.
With water.
With water. This is going to work. I think that we need to review what happens when you play with fire without any protection. We had a couple of very high-speed cameras set up here, filming at thousands of frames a second, so we can see in detail what happens. Here we go. Dummy's coming through, instantly on fire. That's going to be you in a few minutes' time. And just in case you weren't convinced of how hot and how dangerous this is, we can see it under thermal vision, so let's just select that there. So whatever you see in here that's white is super hot, and that is what it looks like at 450 degrees, 3 times hotter than the temperature which you would roast your Sunday roast.
3 times hotter than an oven.
Yeah.
Great.
450 degrees of white-hot fire is no laughing matter. If this goes wrong, it could prove fatal. With my life in grave danger, I need to see exactly how this experiment is going to work.
You'll start up there 10 metres high. You'll come sweeping down this wire.
Oh, brilliant.
And then this is going to cover you in water. This will put out 200 gallons of water a minute.
Right.
And that's important because of this.
Whoa! The heat is giving off from down here. It's like being in a fire.
Except for you will be in the fire.
Well, the theory that water doesn't keep you safe, I mean, even if it stops you setting on fire, how can it stop you getting to 450 degrees? I'm going to have to hear a lot more before I'm happy about this.
Rachel, you can trust me. I'm a doctor. Step into my office and let me explain how science is going to save you.
Look, it's all going to be all right because of this thing we call specific heat capacity. And that's the energy that it takes just to warm water up. Quite incredibly, of all the everyday liquids we have around the house, water takes the most energy to increase its temperature, which is good for you.
So water's going to be absorbing the heat energy from 450-degree flames so I won't burn to a crisp.
Let's show you. Imagine this is you. Before you take my advice now, we're going to play some fire here, so we probably should put some protective gear on.
Yeah.
Let's put some gloves on too, I think, actually. All right?
Yeah.
So this is the bread that hasn't used the water protection. So here we go. So, not good.
I would not be happy with that as my skin.
So let's assume you take my advice. So 200 gallons of water dousing all over you there.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. And that still looks like a bit of bread and not a bit of toast.
It does, yeah.
This is all about taking the energy that might damage you and making it do something else.
I hope you're right. I really do.
There is only one way to find out.
Oh, there is, isn't there? It's becoming a lot more real now, so I'm quite nervous.
Human skin starts to burn at 44 degrees Celsius. but I'm about to go feet first through propane gas blazing at 450.
We're all set. Fantastic.
This is by far the scariest thing I have ever done. But there's no turning back now.
It's not there? Right, now you're going to get very wet, OK?
200 gallons of water seems like a lot, but it's only 3 metres away from the raging inferno.
As you approach the water, hold your breath and close your eyes, just for 3 or 4 seconds, OK? Clip her in. OK, we're ready to rock.
Looks amazing. Let's get that round to you.
I think my legs are now completely hairless after that.
Was it hot going through?
It felt like a laser just went boom, really, really quickly. You felt really, really hot, and then you're out.
It's incredible. You look like you've genuinely been saved by the science.
It worked, and you deserve a hug.
Well done.
I've done it. I'm free. I'm still in one piece.
This is the shocking bit. Watch as your head comes out. That flame just clings onto you.
It was like an instant zapping, more like what you think lightning might feel like than going through fire. I did it! I was saved by the science! I'm alive!
In all seriousness, how scared were you?
I think I was quite brave. I was actually more excited.
Can we talk about that bit with, like, the flames, like, stuck to your head?
I know.
When you came out? I mean, was that burning, or...?
Well, I was slightly concerned that I wouldn't have any eyebrows at the end of it. I didn't think about the consequences till afterwards. But the thing about it, it's not, you know, if you scald your skin or everyone's done some cooking and burnt yourself, you know that feeling. But it didn't feel like that at all. It did feel like a really sharp electrocution. And you mentioned...
Oh, that sounds all right, then, doesn't it? I was amazed that you sort of just did it with your bare legs. It's lucky that they did it during the fortnight that you actually shave your legs, isn't it?
Well, they did have to make sure I had, you know, no piercings and no hairspray and no vajazzles on that day, that's for sure.
Yeah. Moving on.
You know, I mean, could I just... Sorry, before we do move on. She went through flame and you applaud the vajazzle comment. I mean,
Yeah, we've found the level.
Yeah, OK.
Well, I am full of admiration and looking very closely at my contract to see if I can get out of my experiment. Can we have a round of applause for Rachel Riley?
Here's the future of deep-sea exploration. This is the Deep Flight Dragon. It's a personal submarine that flies through water, and you don't need any qualifications to operate it. All you need to be is super rich, because the ride costs over £1 million. And next up, crabs. The University of Bolton has created a bandage made from the mineral chitosan, which is found in the shells of crustaceans. But as you can see behind me, it doesn't look like crab shell at all. Wounds heal much quicker when dressed with these bandages because chitosan kills bacteria. So it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase dressed crab. And now, what do you reckon that thing in front of you over there is? Romesh Ranganathan.
Well, I'm not an expert, but I think it's some sort of mouth guard.
That is a mouth guard.
Thank you.
It's a mouth guard used in rugby, but it's a mouth guard with a difference. This is called Fit Guard. It measures the level of impact that a player receives during a collision. The LEDs on it will be green if you're OK to continue, blue if you need a little sit down, and red if you need to come off sharpish.
I mean, does it actually work?
Oh, Romesh, I'm so glad you asked me. If you could just come with me, follow me, I'd like to introduce you. Come on, Romesh, you're going to enjoy this. This is England and Northampton rugby player Luther Burrell.
Yeah, I'm really good.
OK, all right, and let's break this up. So rugby's a tough sport, and you are here to help us demonstrate the mouth guard. Are you excited? Have you seen anything like this before?
I've not. No, I'm very excited about it. Any sort of technology that comes into the game now, I'm a big believer of it.
I'm no expert in rugby, so what position do you play?
I play centre.
So does that mean you're the bosher or the boshie?
Technically, I'm both.
Technically, you're both, but I mean, it looks like...
I prefer boshing.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Don't we all, mate? Don't we all?
How do you feel about boshing Romesh tonight?
It should be interesting.
Well, Luther, you're very fit. You're clearly very strong and up for this. And Romesh, you're also here. So if you could get that guard on and just hold that bag right over there, I'm going to enjoy this. And Luther, if you could just step into position. Now, Romesh, I do want to say, obviously... obviously, Luther, he's an England rugby player, so we don't want him to go, 100%. Ready, Romesh?
Yeah, I'm going up for it, yeah.
Luther, are you ready?
Born ready.
I'm going to take a better view. All right, 3, 2, 1, tackle!
Perfect.
I enjoyed that.
Let me go get him. Come on. Come on.
Romesh! You felt like a
Well done.
sack of spuds. Should we have a look at your teeth? Beautiful. I think we can all agree that they are green, which I think means we get to have another go. All right, take them out.
What? That is rank, mate.
How you feeling?
Well, obviously I exaggerate it for comic effect. Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, yeah.
No, I
Well
feel
done.
all right. I feel
Good
all
job,
right.
mate.
Green, ready to carry on.
Yeah?
Do you know what I mean?
Just a little tackle, that one, wasn't it?
What percentage was that?
Probably around 5%.
But you took that 5% like a man.
Do you know what, mate? I'm getting a bit fed up with your lip. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, it's not your fault that you can't handle 5%.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I think it's time we went full pelt. Luther, you up for that?
Yeah, I'm up for that.
And we actually have the perfect body double in the shape of this. It's kind of uncanny. So if I just put this right here...
Couldn't we have just done that for the first hit? I mean,
we could have. But we wanted to have a little bit of fun, didn't we, Rom? If you could just put the mouth guard right up in there.
It's a shame that you're not here again, Romy.
All right, Luther, we want everything. We want to take this up to red. You ready?
Yep, no pressure.
OK, 3, 2, 1, tackle the bag!
Oh!
Let's have a look.
Is it red?
Wow!
Mate! Yeah! Come on.
Smashed it! Smashed it!
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Proud?
Proud. I'm proud.
It's definitely time for an early bath for the gum shield. And actually, you don't even have to check the gum shield. The coach gets information sent directly to his device so he can track the colours of their gum shields without even having to look. So do you think you would wear something like this once the trial's completed?
Yeah, I think I would. I'd be more than happy to wear one.
Yeah, hopefully it can actually save some lives.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for coming in, everyone.
Thank you.
Luther Burrell.
Luther, hold up this one. Now, before I became a stand-up comedian, I used to stand up in front of children and teach them how to do maths. I've not returned in years, but advances in technology took me back to school.
Well, this is quite an emotional day for me. I'm at my old school. I used to be a teacher. I left teaching because it was all about the children with teaching, and I sort of wanted a job that was all about me. However, today, I've decided to come back to my old school, Hazelwick, just for one day to teach one lesson, because I think I've got a load of technology that's going to be able to demonstrate that I have, at my fingertips, the classroom of the future.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back.
One of the things I hated about teaching was having to get in early to greet the kids. But luckily, I found a way of doing that without even having to leave my favourite staff room chair. Lovely. Step forward, or should I say roll forward, gadget number 1. The double robot allows me to speak directly to the kids. And what's cool about this gadget is I can do this from anywhere with a 4G or Wi-Fi connection. Morning class, it's Mr. Ranganathan here, your teacher for today. It is register time, guys. So what I need you to do is I need you to form an orderly queue, which you are doing. Exceptional work, nothing more than I'd expect from Hazelwick. And then I want you to register yourselves using the fingerprint scanner by the door, okay? Yeah. See you soon, bye! This is quality. The kids have registered themselves automatically, and then they know exactly where to sit because we put little LED tickers on their desks. It's incredible. And all the whole time, I'm just sitting there having a cup of tea, mate. Quality. I wish we had this when I was teaching. I guess I've kept them waiting long enough. It's time for me to show my real face.
I'm going to spell something wrong, I just know it.
As I've walked up to the classroom, I've got the fear, like when I first ever did teaching. I'm really nervous.
This is very realistic.
I didn't like it anymore. Hello, hi. I'm Mr. Ranganathan, how are we? Good. Very exciting to be here. What do you think of the registration? Good?
Yeah. It's a bit lazy, sir.
How was it lazy?
It takes about 5 seconds.
What's your name? Nathan, I can see it on your little thing there. I can spot you as a troublemaker. I'm very excited, guys, and you should be excited too. Good, I know I am. Anyway, so, guys, because today we're going to be talking about fractions. That's exactly the level of excitement I was hoping for. If you take your little high-tech pens, open your books, what I want you to do is copy down what I'm doing.
How do I do this? Press record, you waste. I already have it, you can see the dot.
Forget your bog-standard interactive whiteboard. For this lesson, I've got a massive 84-inch 4K touchscreen interactive board from Promethean.
His sweater is obstructing my vision.
Not only can I write on it, I can have multiple windows open, including any web page I like. That's just my website. I've got a tour currently on sale, so please do check it out. It hasn't yet sold out.
Almost surprised.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you 5 questions, and then you're going to just get on with them. Now, normally at this point, if I was teaching a lesson, I'd have to wander around and see what they're up to. But thanks to these live scribe pens, I can actually just zoom in on any notebook I want to and see what they're up to. Johanna, obviously mastered it. I'm very impressed. Well done. Alice?
Yeah?
Well, I see here that you've written, Sir looks pretty rough today, right? Can I just explain? I'm just a little bit tired and I've got a lazy eye, all right? So that's the reason.
So, were you actually a math teacher before?
I'll have you know that I was rated on some of my best days as average. But today, I'm going to go above average and take this lesson into the 22nd century. We're going to be using the Samsung Gear virtual reality headsets and an Optima touchscreen projector to help teach these kids about our solar system. Question number 1 is, I'd like you to tell me the difference between the diameter of the Sun and the diameter of Venus. Go. The wearer of the headset will travel around a 3-dimensional galaxy, reading out facts and figures to the rest of their team.
Venus. 12104.
Their team's job is to add up those numbers as quickly as possible using the projector's touchscreen surface.
1 is 5. 8, 3, 1.
You're both correct, so well done. But the girls answered first, so the point goes to them. Congratulations. So, question number 2 is, I want you to tell me the total diameter of Mars and Jupiter. Go.
Where is Mars? Is it that way?
Mars is 6792.
OK, the boys have got the first figure down.
7, carry the 1, 9, 4, 1, go!
OK, girls, stop there because the boys have got the correct answer. It's 1-1. You've got OK, it's time for the final deciding question. So that's it for me. I'm out of here. And whilst the kids have been great and the tech has made teaching easier, I don't think I'll be returning to school anytime soon. Oh, fractions. I've forgotten to set the kids some homework. Hello kids, Mr. Ranganathan here. I'm afraid I've got to go. I've got a gig to get to. So sorry about that, but that's the bad news. The good news is I've set you some homework. So make sure you get on with that. Anyway, thanks very much. I've got to go. See you later. Bye. Thank God that's done. Mate, I don't even have a gig. Can you just take me home?
Wow, I mean, you're looking skinnier like that, but I'm not sure it's the right camera angle for you, Ron.
All right, don't take the mic, mate.
Would you like to actually come and have a conversation
Stop
with us?
skiving, Ranganathan.
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, there we are.
Hi, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Kids can be cool, can't they? They were rather honest in that video.
Yeah, I don't like kids, but no, it was good.
But I mean, the best one I liked the look of was that pen, so you can just spy on everything they're writing.
Yeah, so basically, you know, normally if you've got a class of like 34 or something like that, you've got one teacher, you're wandering around looking at what they're doing. With that, I could just see everything, you know, everything that everyone was doing. I could bring up as many pages as I wanted, and then you can give instant feedback. And that, you know, helps keep children engaged. You know, they know that you can see what they're doing. It keeps them focused. And if they're getting feedback the whole way through the lesson regularly, then they're more likely to be on task. So that I'm fully on board with.
You can spy on them, basically.
Yeah. And you're making it sound creepy.
What about the glasses? Those amazing...
Well, those glasses were great. I think whenever you have anything that increases children's interactivity, if they're engaged in something, it's great. The only thing I would say about those goggles is that there are only 2 for that whole class. You've got 2 people wearing goggles, and then you've got 30 kids watching 2 kids with goggles on. Do you know what I mean? What you really need is you need to have enough so that they're all involved in it. You know, in reality, if you tried to keep teaching lessons like that with just 2 sets of goggles, there's no way that you would keep the whole class engaged.
He takes this quite seriously.
He does. It's like he used to be a teacher or something.
It's like he really cares.
So you're going to go back to the classroom anytime soon?
No, you know, the reason I got into teaching was mainly because of the holidays, and actually...
So is it hard work being a comedian?
No, dying on stage every night is quite easy. As I did there with that comment.
I'm here at Millbrook, the world-famous car testing facility, because I'm going to be driving a truly unique, one-of-a-kind prototype vehicle, one that's been dreamt up by my brain and can be controlled by it. And helping me bring my brain-controlled car to life is James Brighton, Britain's leading car robotics engineer. James, hello.
How are you?
Very excited to see what you've come up with.
Good. Well, you asked for a car that you could control with your head, and so that's exactly what we have here. So if I can just show you how it works. So we've removed the seats, and we've replaced it with a control system on the left-hand side here, and then on the right-hand side we have a series of robots that are effectively doing what your limbs would do.
Now, I asked you if it could be controlled by brain waves.
Exactly.
Now, our brains give off several different kinds of brain waves, in particular 2 quite well-known ones, alpha and beta. How have you used those to control the car?
Exactly. Well, if we have a look up here, so here we have a headset, okay, which we will use in order to measure your brain activity.
Fantastic.
And so what this will do, when you concentrate, your brain will fire off beta brain waves quite rapidly, and the sensor will pick those up, and then we take that signal, and then we use that to control the accelerator and the brakes.
Okay, so beta waves to go, alpha waves to stop.
Yes.
How are we going to steer around corners?
Well, for steering, we have a second headset, which the wearer will put on his head. Essentially, what we want to do now is we want to measure your head position.
Yeah.
So when you move your head to the left, we can take that left signal and we can feed that to the steering so that the car will turn left.
Right, now, I may not be the best looking guy in the world, but I haven't got 2 heads.
Well, you're going to need a co-driver, so I've got the perfect person in mind. Hey, you all right?
Mate. Joey.
Ben.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you too, man.
Do you know what we're doing today?
I don't have a clue.
We are going to be driving this prototype car from the back seat. What we're going to do is we're going to use our brainwaves, basically, to control the car.
You what? What do you mean waves? What, like the waves in the sea?
Kind of like the waves in the sea, although these ones are electromagnetic waves.
So can you see electric waves?
Some electromagnetic waves you can see, yeah, that's visible light.
Oh, so that's a wave? Is the sun a wave?
Well, it's giving out electromagnetic waves.
The sun's made out of electric, yeah? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, kind of, if you like. The sun's made out of electric. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Do you want to have a go?
I will, yeah. I mean, is this your car? Because that is Ream.
It's what?
Ream. It's sick, isn't it? Creepy sick.
Yeah, it was a Remy sick car.
Yeah, Remy sick, yeah. That's nice. That sounds about right, yeah. Let's do it. Let's get the Remy.
I think he'll be better at the steering and I'll be better at the acceleration because my brain can function more on cool stuff.
We've got to drive around the test track, and Joey's brain isn't going to be the only obstacle. So, Joey, you need to concentrate on something.
I've got a picture of my cat in my pocket.
Why?
I always carry a picture of my cat. Yeah. His name's Prince. So apparently I'm going to concentrate. If I concentrate like that, really concentrate on the cat, apparently the car's going to go. Right, ready?
Okay, yeah, ready. Concentrating on Prince.
Yeah, I think so. Little cute little cat.
And his markings.
And his little tongue.
And we're off.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
What happened? What happened?
I can't get
thought of his tail. Your mind went blank.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's like I'm looking at my cat. I'm looking at a picture of my cat.
And you've run out of thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll ask you some questions. Are you into science? Do you like science?
I love science. I play with them little bunsen burner things, yeah.
What did you use them for?
Burning sticks to maybe light a potion.
You made potions? When was this? In the 17th century?
It was about in year, I don't know, 8 or 9 it was, yeah.
Well, tell me what.
No,
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Was that was ultimate concentration right there? I was in.
Wow!
I was in zone.
Okay, we need to concentrate again. Does it take a lot of concentration to do your hair?
Yeah. No.
It looks exactly the same as it did before.
Does it? Your name's Ben. My name's Joe.
Let's begin the rhymes. Off we go.
If you do say anything, we will concentrate and make this car go bling. Someone singing Romesh. Kumbaya. To the right, to the right. Stop, right. No!
Romesh!
He's going to be fuming when he's watching his own show.
Yeah, no, he's going to like...
What? Sick,
Okay,
oh my God.
Watch the boxes.
Oh my God. No!
Yes!
Joey!
Yes,
we made it.
Joey, we made it!
We made it. How good was that?
Fantastic!
We are the first people to ever do this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's like going to the moon, isn't it?
We're at the forefront of technology.
This is sick.
Just the
It was a really good day, man, wasn't it?
Really good.
Really good day. Do you fancy going down to Sugar Rock tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, or tell you what, they're doing Beethoven's second piano concerto at the barbecue. Would you please welcome Joey Essex? Joey, you are looking creepy sick. Reamy sick. Yeah, there we go. Ow.
What are you saying?
Ow.
Oh,
yeah.
You guys are so cool.
We are.
Was it hard driving the car with your brain?
My brain obviously don't work as well as other people's, I don't think. So.
Joey.
So it's more like when I didn't use my brain, it worked.
You know, I think it's exciting that you made the car go, but the rapping was unacceptable.
So we're in the car.
It's going to be a thriller with rapping Joey Essex and Ben Miller. Our words are flowing.
Step by step.
The car is going.
And we are throwing
all the noise.
And we are the boys.
How fast do you get to go?
I think we went to about 35 miles per hour. I mean, I was thinking a lot.
So it's quite scary.
Yeah. It was sussy. My brain was going into a weird mode. Like, honestly, it's like it's throbbing at one point.
Well, Joey, you might have thought that you had used your head enough, but you'd been wrong. Because it's my intention
to absolutely blow your mind. You
No,
up for
don't do this again, man.
Come on, Joey.
You've done this last time, man.
Come with me. Now, you need to put these safety glasses on.
Are you a scientist?
Yeah, technically
He's not a scientist, is he?
I'm a lapsed scientist.
Yeah, but you're telling me you've got a certificate in science.
In scientists?
Yeah.
Well, I've kind of got, yeah, I've got a couple of certificates. They're slightly aged certificates, but...
Do I put these on, yeah?
They do exist. Put those on. So nitrogen, one of the gases in the air, if you cool it down, it turns into a liquid. It turns into a liquid at anything below minus 200 degrees C. So in these flasks here, I've got some liquid nitrogen.
Can I come round here to the science lab?
Yeah, come round. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what happens when things get really cold, OK? I'm just going to put my banana in there. That's...
oh!
There we go, flask of liquid nitrogen. But before that, while that's cooling down, Joey, it was Valentine's Day.
Oh, my God.
I forgot to give you these.
Oh!
Isn't that amazing?
Is my hair gone?
You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
What the hell happened there?
Those would have been at minus 200 degrees
Yeah,
C.
for only 2 seconds,
Don't
though.
touch it, because it is really, really cold. That'll give you a burn. That is so cold, it'll give you a burn. Here, let me show you this. Here, look.
Well, you got to put it over my nut as well. There.
I do admit that demonstration was one of the most camp in the history of scientific demos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can. Well, you can do this.
I know exactly what you're going to do. Oh my God!
Isn't that amazing?
What's this, like a hammer?
Yeah. We've turned a banana into a hammer.
That's sweet.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Put this on.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know about solids, liquids, and gases.
Solid things are hard. Gases are see-through. And what else?
Liquids. What about liquids?
And liquids are watery.
I think that's pretty good. I'm going to have a round of applause for that. The relevance here is when we cool down a gas, we get a liquid. Here, so we've cooled down gaseous nitrogen. We've produced a liquid. If we were to cool that down even further, of course, we would get a solid. But what I'm going to do is not going to cool it down. I'm actually going to warm it up. So what we're going to do, if you go around that side, Joey, don't touch anything, it's really cold.
Whereabouts, here?
Yeah, perfect. OK. Well, what we're going to
explain?
do is we're going to take the hottest thing that we've got to hand, which is...
Well, that's hot.
Yeah, this bucket of boiling water. I'm going to put this liquid nitrogen... You see that going in there?
Yeah, that's going in the bin, yeah?
All right. Put that back there. OK, you might want to stand back a bit.
That's actually quite dangerous.
Yeah, just stand back a bit, OK? Because... don't put your hand in or your head in afterwards. Here we go. In goes the hot water. 3, 2, 1...
Oh! 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 Oh!
Look at that! Look at that!
Whoa. That was ridiculous.
We've made a cloud.
That's sick. That was sick.
Thanks so much for your help, Joey. And for joining us tonight, Joey Essex! So what have we learned tonight? A plane is faster than a man.
Having a quick shower will temporarily protect you from fire.
And Joey Essex is sick for science.